BpsRps, we're live. We're live on as we've been trying to do. We're live on Twitter. We're live on YouTube. June 21st, 2021. There's really not too much baseball going on tonight. There's like about 7 or 8 games. Big news for any prospect fans. Cobra Kai never dies. Hey. Class, we have visitors falling behind me. Hey. About Wander Franco. So I can't say I'm too surprised that he's called up. I think it's amazing. I think we talked about it, but it's just amazing. It's amazing. And then they still have Vidal Brujan, however you pronounce that guy's name. Taylor Wells, who's phenomenal defensively. Josh Lowe down there. They still got Brandon Lowe or Lau, or Josh Lowe or Lau down there. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Brandon is in the majors. It's just a sick team. I saw a picture where there's water coming out of something, and it said Tyler Glasnow's injury, and they patched it with Wander Franco. It's just an amazing organization. So good. We wish him the best. I only have one share of him across the 15 leagues. Yeah, we talked about this, about maybe if you try to sell high if you get a Soto or a Cunha. But, fingers crossed, hopefully it works out. But I'm more upset that Jesus Luzardo's not working out. They demoted him. He's been horrible. He really has been horrible. If you're watching Jesus, I'm sorry. I got to be real. Got to be realistic. You have thrown like shit. Sorry for cursing. I don't know what happened today in baseball. I don't know where the notes are. My next notes are June 23rd. So tonight and tomorrow, we're just going to go off the cuff. But we have some trivia prizes. We have a bunch of Bryce Harpers. So that's that'll make up for the lack of notes. But tonight we're only going to do 2 packs. We're going to do an 88 tops. Bo Jackson. Yeah, I'm a Bo Jackson. I want the gum. Oh, the gum's broken in half. It's even better. Look at that piece. Thank you to Tanner for the 88 tops. Ted Simmons. I think this guy's in the Hall of Fame. I can't read the back of that card. But no human being can read the back of this card. Wait, sell myself short here. 68 Cardinals was his rookie year. Juan Berenger, it's Tom Berenger's namesake, the third baseman in Major League, keeping in the baseball family. Willie Frazier, he was a jobber. Terry Poole, Albert Pujols' father, he was a Houston cheater. I think he was a good pinch hitter. I think he had a couple good pinch hit at bats. Remember the 80 Astros, if you remember, 1980, I always say Astros, Houston Cheaters, and the Philadelphia Phillies played what's considered one of the best division series in baseball history. Nolan Ryan, Mike Schmidt, a lot of talented players. Darryl Miller, Paul Kilgus. I think Tanner may have resealed these packs for me, which brings a lot of excitement to me when people do that. So thank you for that. Tony Gwynn. Maybe I spoke too soon because we got one of the best baseball players of all time right here. Joe Sambito. I think I know this guy from South Philly. He sells pretzels up 9th Street. That's pretty cool. He was a baseball player. Never knew that. You would think that he would have told me. Jack Clark, modeling. I see King M is on Twitter tonight. Jeffrey just logged into YouTube with a thumbs up. We'll coordinate the chat as we always do. How about the Sixers? It's embarrassing. Brian Downing. I think he had a couple good years with the Angels. Yeah, he was a White Sox before this. I didn't know before the Angels. Paul Ossenmacher, happy birthday, cuz. Happy birthday, Paul. You were born on November. Wow. It's fucking no, December 10th. Happy birthday, Paul. Luis Polonia, this guy. This guy did bad things to underage girls. We don't condone that. Ever. Ever. Ed Vandenberg. You guys ever have those Vandekamp fish portions? The Vandekamp, they're almost, what's up, Paul? They're almost as good as Mrs. Paul's, coincidentally. Jose De Leon, he's still pitching, this guy. He's still in the, I think, the Reds organization. Tim Cruz, he was involved in that horrible boat accident with Steve Allen and Bobby Ojeda. So we hope he's fully recovered. And Bob Tewksbury. Just remember him, the Cardinals, not the Cubs. You know, so I said there's 2 packs tonight. I didn't specify what. We got a hanger and the 88 tops. Hangers are bangers. You see? Unopened. The goal here, of course, is it Delino de Shields. A lot of cards in this pack. Starting to dig hangers. These also have the 2 exclusive Royal Blue base. So maybe we'll get Daniel Lynch and Alberto Mondesi since they're Royals. Steven Strasburg, is he even pitching? I'm not trying to be funny, but the guy's always hurt. I think he was on the IL twice. Have you ever been to Santiago, Chile? Twice last year. DJ LeMahieu, empty batting average kind of guy. I don't even think he's doing batting average this year. Alec Mills. Oh, you guys want to laugh? King M went over to YouTube. He's over there now. You want to laugh? I'm reading a book. It's called The Clubby. Came out about a month or 2 ago. It's about this kid from Minnesota who got a job right out of college being a clubhouse attendant for the Baltimore Orioles, and it supposedly goes behind the scenes of what happens. Real innocent kind of guy, nice guy, trying to make money. That's how you can tell he's innocent. He's an idiot trying to make money to get married. He was 18. Why ruin your life that early? Wait till you're like in your late 30s, like I did. Don't ruin your life when you're ready to become your prime. But that's a different story. And it's pretty. But the one thing, he's for the Orioles. It was like a single A team or something, and they named the stadium after Cal Ripken, and the address of the stadium is like, I don't know, something pertaining to how many home runs Cal Ripken hit in his career or something. They're still they still like worship Cal Ripken, the Baltimore organization. Selfish as he is, but the reason why I'm telling you this, Alan Mills is a pitching coach for the minor league team, and he's a real tough guy. Like he's given the author, our hero, like a tough time. And here's his son, Alec Mills. Horrible. It's a good book so far if you guys like to read. Kendall Graveman, the closer for the Mariners. He's a former Oakland A. He was in the trade with the Blue, Josh Donaldson trade. Good to see someone who's working out from that trade, but he's not on Oakland anymore. Anthony Desclafini, Tony Disco. He's having a monster year at San Fran. I tried to peddle him off in a league that I'm rebuilding in. I told him, I said, why don't you trade for him? They were like, no, he sucks. He does? Now the price of him keeps going up. I better trade him before he gets hurt. Or before Mr. Work comes onto the island and tells him that his, fantasy is over. Spider Tack. Word of the night, Benji, on Twitter's word of the night is Spider Tack. I just mentioned him, Brandon Lowe, or Lau. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Yeah, what's the deal? What do you guys think about the sticky substance stuff? Sorry for cursing. Ryan McMahon, he's got like 16 home runs already this year, but they still won't start him every game. Tanner Rourke, speaking of Mr. Rourke, Fantasy Island, we need his partner in crime tattoo. CJ Cron from the Tigers. You know the motherfucker, fucking mother. He's on the Rockies. For Series 2 not to have that, that's Bush League. Sorry for cursing. He hit a home run the other night, Sunday, I think. Jeff's against any and all MLB policies. Yeah, it just seems like any policies they change, it's always trying to worsen the game. Victor Robles. A pretty cool card of him. Action shot. Jeff Samardzija, the Shark. He hasn't pitched all year, but he's still in Series 2. I'm having major problems with Topps and their selections. Hold my dick, bro. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. Hold me back, bro. I'm sorry. Sorry for cursing. My eyesight. They're definitely not social distancing the Baltimore Orioles. They just don't seem to follow rules, these people, the Orioles. Dude, this is a pretty cool card. It's called Fish Out of Water. There's two Marlins jumping really high like Michael Jordan, and another one seems like he's using the force to hold them up. That is amazing. Wow. DeGrom got searched. Oh, wow. Wang Un Kim. How'd he do today? Did he give up any earned runs? Southside Strength. The White Sox hugging, no social distancing, no masks, 4 straight 4-baggers. I was probably ticklish. They mentioned on YouTube that they searched DeGrom today, found nothing. No earned runs. His ERA is now .050. Jesus Christ. Giancarlo Stanton. I think I said the other night, he's like 32 years old. You don't rebuild around Giancarlo Stanton. Franmil Reyes. He's hurt, but he could hit 40 home runs if he stays healthy. He should have been the first. Yeah, that's what he should have did. Try to pick-off move if he let a runner on first base, DeGrom, and being the umpire. These pitchers got to take a stand. They got to let them know that, if you're going to search us, you're going to be targeted for a fastball on the side of the head, Mr. Umpire. 7-inning game. Oh, that's right. It's doubleheader. Isan Diaz doing a little nifty flip with the baseball. Pretty cool. I think the number of baseballs in his hand is how many hits he has this year on the 3 teams I have him in. Staff, I need you to talk me off of cutting him in more leagues. Here's one of the dudes I touted early in the season. I get excited when I pick one of them, when I see one of their cards, because most of the dudes I touted fail. But this guy didn't. Adbert Alzolay, he's averaging over 9 strikeouts per 9. Just came off the IL today. Toronto Blue Jays. He's got some power, right? I mean, I hope he turns it around. Who's the Yelich trade? Oh, don't tell. Check out Yelich's mom. Don't tell her I told you. Houston Astros. Yeah, we're just talking about DeGrom. Jimmy calls him a robot, which I think you're right. Jai Man Chui. The best thing for it was DeGrom pitched a great game today, even after all the threats of sticky stuff, to show that he's clean. Matt Barnes, Boston closer. Alex Young, middle reliever, Arizona. We're hoping that I hope he breaks the record too. I like to see that. Cole Hamels, Hollywood Hamels on the Braves, still hasn't pitched this year. I don't even think he's on the Braves. I think he's a free agent. But Topps had to go out of their way to put him in their season 2. Brian Reynolds having a good year. Cole Calhoun. Obviously, we all know my preferences for Willie Calhoun. Robbie Grossman. I said this at the beginning of the year, like the first week. Every time you sort your players in your fantasy leagues by best available player, Robbie Grossman will always be on top. And he's still there. Pick him up. Corey Seager. He might come back in a week or 2, I think. Broke his wrist or something. I don't know. Yeah, we do need the junk wax. These new guys are Gary Sanchez. He's turning it around. People are calling for the junk wax. We have to put a poll up. I think the junk wax is funner. Like, I know more about, Bob Tewksbury than I do about Ender Inciarte. I mean, what fun is Ender Inciarte? He was a Philly Rule 5 pick from Arizona. But they didn't, I guess they didn't need a center fielder or an outfielder, right? They were happy with Mickey Moniak and Cornelius Randolph, so they let a good leadoff hitter go to the Braves. Mike Dunn and Bo Jackson are the goals, 87 Topps. I'll have a box within a week. TD Gregorius, Mike Soroka. Guy hasn't pitched all year. I think Gregorius has like 3 at-bats for the Phillies. Here you go, another Philly. Zach Eflin. He got his ass handed to him yesterday. Sorry for cursing. But he's still probably their second best pitcher after Wheeler. Oh, Cabrian Hayes, Charlie Hayes. We want junk wax. Here's one of the junk wax, Charlie Hayes' son, Cabrian. Framber Valdez, Dustin May. I think you're right, Mike. These are kind of boring. Like Daniel Bard, the Rockies closer. Bob Gibson threw 304 innings there. He had that 1.12 ERA. I never realized that. Jesus Christ. Pitchers can't even pitch a third of that nowadays. Ken Giles, who hasn't pitched all year, we won't see him out until next year. Josh Naylor. Jose Leclerc, Tyler Stevenson. Tyler Glasnow. Hope he's okay. You ever see Glasnow? He's got great hair. Greg Holland. Wade Miley, Matt Carpenter. Mike is claiming, King M is claiming that DeGrom does not finish with an ERA under 1. We gotta take some bets. If I was a gambling man, I would take a bet. Kyle Freeland. Ray Mancini, who's having a good year. Comeback player of the year. We're all rooting for him, of course. Joe Musgrove, no hitter. Christian Walker, who was out for most of the year, killed the corner infield spot in the league I'm in, 30-team. Ramon Laureano. We saw this same exact pose in last year's Topps card. They like to get him climbing the wall. Jared Walsh. You ever watch 90210? This is Brandon and Brenda's father, Jared. Marcus Stroman. Oh, the goal was Delino DeShields. I saw the back of the pack, so I said it was a goal. Jorge Soler. Oh, we got a backwards card. Not this one. This is Johan Oviedo. It's got an ERA of like 20. Oh, here it is, Ronald Acuna Jr. This is a backwards card. It's a home run derby card. I think I could plug this in and probably win almost any other night. That's pretty cool. Oh, short print. This is a short print. Sorry for cursing. Corey Seager holding the trophy. Any Corey Seager fans out there? Um, 588 Fleer Greg Jeffries. So I have the Seager and the Beaver short prints. When Beaver comes off the DL, we're going to get 1,000 Jeffries. Kevin Kramer gold foil, gold numbered to 2021. Acuna. Harper was trying to help that young man, and Real Muto laughed at him like a bully. Jacob deGrom, here you go, significant statistics, 92.5 mile an hour fastball. His average slider is 92.5 miles an hour. It's pretty good, isn't it? I don't know what these significant statistics mean, but I think that's good. We were just talking about his mom. Here's him, Christian Yelich, in the mode of the 86 tops. All right, we got Chris Bryant. I think we already have him for the retro set, but we'll check the badass binder. Ryan Mountcastle, who's doing pretty damn good. Pretty damn good for the Orioles. Luis Garcia, he sucks. And Kyle Lewis, he can't stay healthy. And in the blue, oh yeah, one of them is a Royal. See, Nicky Lopez. He might be good for about a 190 batting average and maybe about 4, maybe 5 steals. And Pavin Smith, rookie. I've never seen a Pavin Smith card in my life. I don't think I've ever said that name, Pavin Smith, in my life. I always confuse him with Evan White. I think they were drafted the same year. One's a jobber. The other one's a defensive good player. Let's open some junk. All right. Final pack I want to do is the pop up. I still have a couple of these left. I think we wanted Bo Jackson. I don't think we've seen a Bo Jackson in these yet. This is a nice piece of the puzzle. Lawrence Spahn, 58, 59, and 60. It's probably the bottom. Really nice. Ben Simmons, no, he can't. He's worse than Mitch Williams. But at least he owned up to his mistakes. He said there's a lot to work on. But after playing in the year that many in the NBA that many years, you should know what you got to work on. You don't just develop these weaknesses overnight. I blame the coach. Back-to-back Wade Boggs. Like where I work, I know what my weakness is. I've known it for many years. I'm sure everybody knows what kind of weaknesses that they have. You don't just develop this weakness in a 7-game series against the Atlanta Hawks and just realize it. If you do, your coach has problems. Back-to-back Boggs. I wish we pulled this out the night he had the erection. That would have been cool. Darryl Strawberry. Here you go, Jim. It's your boy, one of your boys. Darryl Eugene Strawberry. Career highlights. Snorted cocaine before. Now, wait. Sorry for cursing. I heard he did that stuff. I'm not saying he did. I can get sued for libel. He was such a great player. He had such potential. He did go 1 for 4 in the 89 All-Star game. Look at this. Back-to-back checklists. Garbage. McGuire, Kazeko, Molitor, Henderson. All right, Jeff. It's all about the Jeffries retirement plan. I'd rather take a Greg Jeffries rookie than probably any of these cards that I picked up tonight, pulled out tonight. And that's including the Seager short print. I don't know if we got the Kazeko most votes card or the Steinbach MVP card. Whitey Herzog, he's a pop-up of a manager. That's definitely a goal. The Riverfront Stadium was a goal. We got that. Willie McGee, fresh from his Reese Pieces binge, made an all-star team. Vince Coleman. These are some names from the past. Lance Parrish. Bob Walk. How the hell did they let Bob walk into an all-star game? Get it? How did he walk into an all-star game? For what? For what? David Cohn, Eckersley, Greenwell, Clemens, Tim Laudner. That's worse than Bob Walk. Tim Laudner was an all-star. I guess Gary Gaetti, Puckett, and Jeff Reardon, it wasn't like they needed a twin. They just put Tim Laudner on the game. I don't know why. He didn't walk anyone that season. That's impossible. His name is Walk. Final card, Andy Van Slyke. Deserving all-star, right? All right, I guess it wasn't that bad. So trivia tonight, we got some Bryce Harpers. This is a Bryce Harper card, and then this one, it's a season ticket one. It says season ticket, so you can go to game 27, just hand this in, or if you put a 1 in front, we go to game 127. That's your ticket stub, and then a couple parallels from I think the 2020 era of Don Russ. So that's all I got, fellas. Thank you all for joining. Hope everybody's Monday went all right. Let's go Wander Franco, right? See what happens. So thank you all guys for watching. You guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Have a wonderful evening.